represent the rebellion against mainstream music, independent music. We're definitely an original sound of funk, hip-hop, reggae, soul, blues, rock, everything mixed together.
Our band influence, that's what makes us, I think, great. You know, people from old friends of mine, even my father came out and seen us and he says the same thing. Everybody across the board says the same thing. We have so much of a wide range and such an eclectic mix. Like, I like a lot of rock, a lot of old school blues, and a lot of funk. You know, my brother, we both came up in the church, and he likes a lot of gospel, a lot of that Spanish fly. So like his bass lines are real fluid to that type of stuff. And I think that kind of helps us with what we do.
I think one of the great ingredients about this band is that we are eclectic, that we all come from rock, reggae, funk, hip-hop, and we all mix it all together. I think that's one of the great ingredients about this band.
I think the influence comes from everything over time, I think, which is what's awesome. Is like we're not trapped in a certain genre, we're not trapped in a certain age group. I think the matter is like we have so many influences as far as him being a guitarist and him being a bassist and being a drummer, me being a vocalist and being a vocalist, and just loving music. It just runs all across the board. Like lyrically, I can say I love Immortal Technique. I can say that I love Nas. I can say I love Lauryn Hill. I can say that I love Jay-Z in a certain sense. And as far as just the overall hip-hop influence, and then as far as being a band, I'm sure Jimi Hendrix comes into play. I'm sure Stevie Ray Vaughan comes into play. I'm sure many bands comes into play for H.I.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like John Bonham comes into play.
Of course, Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, yeah. And
a lot of our influence and originality comes from the lack of influence and originality in music today. So you try to fulfill a hole that needs to be filled. If not, I don't know what the hell is going on anymore.
It definitely comes down to one word, which is chemistry. And a lot of times you can have chemistry, you can have talented artists, but personality-wise, it doesn't work. So I feel like that's one of the great things about Rebel Nation is like we have a great artistic chemistry, and as far as vibe-wise, as far as personality-wise, we have a really, really great chemistry. Not saying it came naturally, like it's a matter you gotta go through people. So I came to understand like how bands can break up and get back together or just form new members or whatever, but I will say that this group of people right here, they're able to get together and they're able to be creative, and it's just so many different avenues of where we can create a song. It can be a matter of
they're like family now.
There we go. It could be a matter of they're just playing something and like we make lyrics that's going on and then we build onto it, or they're just playing something, we go back and then we write the song to it, and it could be a matter of just everything comes together at once. So.
I think love for the art.
Yeah.
Numero uno. If you don't truly love it, I don't know why anyone would put themselves through the rigors of playing and sometimes in front of 1, 200. You know what I mean? It's the love doing it.
With us, we all have alter egos, if you will. So when we're doing stuff and we're making music and we're being in the band practice and we're together and all that, that's me as Thomas Lett Epps. That's her as Kim. That's her as him as Billy. Him as Billy. Him as Harry. And we're just dudes and we're just chicks and we're just chilling and having fun. People come over to the crib, we just have a good time, we play, we make music and whatever. When we get on stage, I'm Nick Richards, she's James Fox, that's Delano Dutch, that's Billy Davis, that's H.I.
That's when you punch the clock.
It's a whole different person. So the
click,
egos get left on stage, the egos get left in the booth. All that happens for the sake of the music, and then when we're just together, it's all stripped away and we're just guys and cats just having a good time.
I think what you're going to experience for Rebel Nation show is you're going to experience love. Love for what it is that we are doing. And you'll be able to, I think many people who see it get trapped in that. They get trapped in the experience of this is what we love to do and this is what we're going to give to you because this is what we love. So I think that's a main energy that you feel. We want to be touring and spreading our love for music, which I feel it doesn't need to be on a mainstream level. I feel at this point on a mainstream level, you're getting rated, that's the case. So if you're doing that, or you're getting it in a sense where you're just got to fit in a box to do that. So our goal is to be able to tour, create, and live music.